My name is Muriel. I first noticed the symptoms in July last year. I had a lump in my mouth on my gum. At first I thought it would go away, but it didn't. So then I contacted my doctor, who told us to contact a dentist. I went to the dentist and he referred us to Mr. Wilson here. Came to see Mr. Wilson and he said he thought it was cancerous, which knocked the stuffing out of us. And then he arranged for the operation. By September I had my operation. He said I would be in for maybe 10 days. I was only in 2. I was back to work within 2 months. I didn't have to have any treatment. The only problem I had was Dr. Gill, had implants in that put in, and the first lot were awkward, cleaning that, well, awkward for me, you know. And he said, was I having any problems? And I explained to him. And he put a bridge in, gold, mind, gold bridge in, which the bottom teeth clip onto, and I've had no problems since. I haven't got to see him for another, I think it's about another 2 months. Mr. Wilson, I've been seeing him every 6 to 8 weeks. And he's just, the whole team's just been fantastic. He first told us, I just filled up. You know, it was horrible. And my granddaughter was with us and were very close, and she was no good. But then Mr. Wilson explained things to us, and I did feel a bit better. But then I had to go for x-rays and biopsy. I didn't like the biopsy in my neck. But compared to what I had, it was worth it, you know, because at first they couldn't get it properly. And he said, do you want us to stop? And I said, no, because it's got to be done. And from then on, it just progressed. The one thing, I don't know whether I should mention this, the one thing that got us was, Rachel, one of the Macmillan nurses, said I had to stop smoking. I was a heavy smoker. Honestly, really heavy. So my first words were, not today. And then I went and got what she said I could use a vape. And I got a vape, and I've been stopped since last August. Work's been great. I'm still working. McDonald's. But everything's been great. Now and then I get a bit panicky if I get a pain or something. But when I come here and they say everything's fine, that puts my mind at rest. I would say to people, if you find a lump or anything, go and get it checked out. So a lad at work found a lump, and I told him, and the next day they had him in for surgery. I haven't had a word from him yet, it was just last week. So you've got to get it checked out.